What is more profitable, trading or investing? Today we are discussing these two different types of strategies and seeing which one can be more profitable. I am Tiffany Thomas, your wealth mentor. I achieved financial freedom in my 30s and became a millionaire at 40. I'm here to help you do that even earlier and easier. Let's dive right in. All right, if you are curious about the profitability of day trading or long-term investing, we are going to definitely talk about that in today's video. We are going to talk about the differences between these two strategies, and I'm also going to share some of my own tips on how to invest better. Trading and investing are two different approaches to the financial markets. Trading involves frequent buying and selling of securities or investments in pursuit of short-term profits, while investing is more focused on creating long-term wealth. Trading can offer the potential for quick profits, but it does come with a risk. Trading requires dedication, discipline, and continuous learning. It also comes with a lot more risk and a lot more stress, and also the potential for higher losses. Trading also usually requires a higher investment up front. It could be around $25,000. While there is that possibility for a high return, it comes with that high risk. Trading is more of a full-time job. You would expect to spend a lot of hours every single day trading because you are buying and selling constantly, even within seconds. So you definitely want to make sure that you have a really good internet connection. And honestly, a lot of people fail at trading because of overconfidence. They see that they've made a quick win and they think, oh, I can do that again and again. And so they put a lot more money in their investments and then they try to make that quick win again, but it doesn't always work that way. Actually, a lot of time it does not work that way, and they end up losing big. To share a personal example, I have a friend who was doing day trading, and he was being successful with it, but he did make a really big loss, a huge loss. And after that loss, he ended up getting out of trading. And I asked him why he got out, if he was profitable in those other trades. And he said it was way too stressful for him. He said he did make some big wins, but he also made some big losses, and it just wasn't worth that time and stress anymore. And honestly, studies have shown that more than 97% of day traders lose money over time, and less than 1% of day traders are actually profitable. Only 1%. But of course, nobody thinks they will be that one losing out. It's like playing a high-stakes poker game. You might win a hand or two here and there, but chances are you'll leave the table broke and disappointed. A lot of people want to try to make these quick wins. Only about 1% are successful. And I'm guessing with that 1% that they are spending a lot of time doing a research and spending a lot of time actually doing their trades, and they weren't successful in the beginning years, I would say. That it would probably took them a really long time to be successful. So for me personally, I would rather be more passive with my investing in the stock market and spend my time on other things that would be more fun or even more meaningful, and yet still make really good returns and still be able to become financially free. So let's talk about the investing portion now. Investing focuses more on the long term rather than the short term. We're not trying to make quick wins overnight. We know that we are building our wealth over time. And yes, investing does take patience and discipline, but we can be very successful. A lot higher percentage are successful with investing rather than trading. I know I have seen that in my own life. I have been successful with this long-term approach. I've been able to become a millionaire and become financially free. And honestly, you can get started investing with a very small amount, even just $5. And I go over this in another video. I will leave a link above. And with investing, it is so much more passive than trading. Honestly, the way that I like to do this is to invest in an index fund. And if you want to know which one, I have another video. I'll leave a link above. But I invest in the index fund, and then I even automate my investing. So I don't have to think about this hardly at all. And with trading, you are looking at your investments every single day. And then on average, you receive a 10% return, which is pretty good if you are being completely passive about your investing. It's also a lot less stressful than trading because you're not trying to make a quick win. You are investing for the long term, so you're not so concerned if your investments are falling in the short term, because you know over the long term that they will rise. And also with investing, you're only selling when you're ready to use that money for something else, instead of buying and selling constantly with trading. I personally really like investing versus trading because of all of the different reasons that we have mentioned. And if investing in the stock market is something you're interested in, I have a free masterclass where I go over how I can help you invest in the stock market. I will leave a link below and you can click on that and check out the free masterclass. And I do want to add, I know it is tempting to try to make a quick win and receive a really high gain. But honestly, when we look at the overall scheme of things, if we can keep that long-term approach, then we can focus on investing because we know that actually works, rather than trying to be that 1% that could be successful with trading. For me, I know I like doing what I know works. I know that investing for the long term in the stock market works because I've done it. I've seen it work. I don't want to waste my time on something that may or may not work when I've already figured out what actually works. And to give you a few tips on how to be better at investing, the first tip is to educate ourselves, right? We have to understand what we are investing in. I know I made the mistake of investing in something that I did not fully understand, which was life insurance. And I ended up regretting that and losing thousands of dollars. But if I had educated myself beforehand, then I never would have got into that investment. So it's important that we are educating ourselves and understanding fully what it is we are investing in. The second thing is to assess our risk tolerance. How risky do we want to be? If we're being too risky and we see our investments drop in half, and then we pull those investments out, we are locking in those losses. It was way too risky for us in the beginning. So if we're able to realize, okay, I can handle so much risk, and that way we aren't being too risky for ourselves and losing out. And the way to increase our risk tolerance is to educate ourselves. The more that I understand about the stock market, then the more comfortable I feel investing in the stock market and the less worried I am about my investments. And then the third tip is to diversify your portfolio. A lot of people worry about losing all of their money in the stock market. But if we are diversified, then that's not going to happen as long as we're in good investments. But if we just bought one single company and put our money into that company and it went bankrupt, then yes, we would be losing our money. That's why it's important to diversify our investments. So make sure that you're not just investing in one single company. And that is also going to help you sleep better at night. Comment below and tell me if you are going to be trading or investing. I'm curious to know. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who would like to learn more about trading versus investing. And hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more great content from me, make sure and check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.